What is up, baseball fans? What a glorious day today is. The public beta of Out of the Park Baseball 20 is now available, and I've got it booted up here. And we're just going to dive right into some of the cool new stuff in this year's game. This is just going to be kind of like a first look at some of the new features, a first look at the game, see what there is. So let's just dive right in, and we'll check some things out. So I've already got a standard game booted up, just the nothing crazy, just all the major leagues, or just Major League Baseball and all the minor leagues. No, I don't have any of the other international stuff going on, or any of the all of the other leagues in the game. So let's check out some stuff. Before we get into it, I just want to explain that a couple settings I changed right off the bat. I have overall rating and potential rating set to values 20 to 80, increments of 5. By default, that's stars. I just don't like the stars, so I like to match everything else. So 20 to 80 for everything. And then I changed overall ratings based on all players. That's just more intuitive to me. By default, this is unchecked. But we're going to check that, and I like that a little bit better. Let's see if anything else in here is different. This all looks the same from last year. This is all the same. Usually I would change a lot of this stuff to my liking, like if I was actually playing a franchise here, but for these purposes, this is default traditional. I like setting it to sabermetric. But for these purposes, I'm not going to change anything else. None of this is stuff we're using. MLB league settings. There's all the teams. This is all the same. I think. So the injured list length here is still set to 10 days like it was last year. I think they brought that back up to 15 for this season. That might not take effect till next year. I'm not sure, but that might actually supposed to be 15 days. Again, not sure about that. All this other stuff is the same. So here's another thing I think is different. Compensation for lost free agents. I don't know if the 2017 CBA change was in last year's game, but I'm actually not sure. Nor am I sure what the hell any of this stuff even means. So this is some stuff I'll have to read more about. So, but I want to say I'm like 85% sure this is different for this game. Yeah, cool. All this other stuff, yeah, not that crazy. All right. So, cool. Let's go back to the MLB home screen. So, well, actually, right now I'm unemployed. I didn't pick a team. Obviously, you would see all your team stuff here if you did pick one. Let's go look at a team, though. I am a Cubs fan. Let's go check out the Cubs. So, here's the Cubs screen. Got some guys injured, suspended. Look at the rotation and stuff. Cool. So the first, one of the things we can check out, one of the new features, if we go to their pitching staff, we can see that this game has support for openers and followers. So you can see here, Tyler Chatwood's secondary role is shown as a follower, and Brad Brock. Oh man, I don't know how to say his name. His secondary role is opener. So I'm not totally sure. I haven't. I literally just downloaded this, booted it up. I haven't seen how the AI handles openers and followers. Like if they'll just will the AI randomly just choose him as an opener sometime? I'm not sure about that. But those are roles that are supported in this game, which I think is pretty cool. Excited to see how that works out, because I think some more teams are going to be doing that this year. Tampa Bay used it a lot last year. seem pretty cool. Wonder how that'll work in the actual 2019 MLB season. So that's cool. So that's one new feature. Another thing we can check out. This always really annoyed me that you could not do this previously. So let's go check out the White Sox, and we'll go to their lineups. So now in this game, in Out of the Park 20, you can set players who are starters, who are in the starting lineup, as backups to other positions. So there's a couple examples of that here in the Sox. So Daniel Palka is the starting right fielder, but he's also the backup left fielder. You couldn't do that in any of the other OOTP games, which always really bugged me, because if Delmonico's tired, so basically what will happen here is if Delmonico's tired, the starting left fielder, then Palka will start in left, and then Lurie Garcia will get the nod in right, since Palka's over in left. That's way more realistic, because that's actually how that works in real life. There's another example of that somewhere here. So here, Moncada is the starting third baseman, but he's also the backup second baseman. So when Yolmer Sanchez is tired or not playing for whatever reason, Moncada gets to start at second, and then Jose Rondon, wow, I have no idea who that is, will move and start at third. So that's really cool. I really like that as a feature for this year. What else can we look at? Another thing, let's go back to the Cubs, because I don't like the Sox. That's new for this year is, let's check out Chris Bryant. Batting stats. If we go to batting stats, we now have a spray chart. I think it's only active for the current season, though, and so since the season hasn't even started yet, we won't see anything here. So let's sim ahead a little bit. Well, in a little bit, I'll sim ahead, and we'll take a look at some of the spray chart stuff, because that's pretty cool. Let's check out, what else can we check out? Let's check out, let's go to the league reports. Check out some of the stuff here. All right, player rankings. Who are the best players in this game? All right, Mike Trout. No friggin' surprise there. Number 1, Lindor, Arenado, Jose Ramirez, Mookie Betts. All right, so these are all the guys you expect to see. Wow, Justin Turner, 12. Juan Soto, number 14. So it looks like Soto in this game is going to rake. He's already 70 contact, 60 gap power, 65 homer, 65 potential for 70. Wow. Soto is going to smack. What did he actually do last year? And he actually smacked last year, too. Wow. I didn't even realize. Holy cow. Wow, I had no idea he was that good last year. Wow, let's go back. All right. Soto, Goldschmidt, Baez, Freeman, Votto, Bregman, Carpenter. All right, so that's basically everyone you'd expect to see there, right? Top pitchers. Who we got? Chris Sale, Jacob deGrom. Yep. All these guys rule. Wow, Chapman. Greinke, Walker Buehler, yeah. Wow, potential 75. Yeah, he had a really good year. He had a fantastic season last year. He'll be looks like he'll be pretty good in this game too. I think so for pitchers. Can you also see? Oh no, this was all here before. Cool. All right. All right. So those are the top players. Let's check out the top prospects in this game. There he is, numero uno, Vladito, who is starting the season in AAA. So we won't see him in real life for a couple months, which is pretty annoying. But I'm sure he's already 75 contact. Yeah, he's gonna rake in this game too. If you haven't seen his minor league numbers from last year, I mean, this is just That's not fair. Look at that. He hit 400 in 61 games in Double-A last year. That is a man playing a child's game. And he's only 20, which is unreal. So, Tatis, Eloy, Royce Lewis. He's very young. He was drafted 2017, I think. How can I see that? Two years as a professional. Oh, here we go. Is this on the BNN page? Okay, yeah, he was drafted 2017. Where can I see where exactly he was drafted, though? Am I stupid? History. Yeah, I must just be stupid. I wonder where you see that. You know, drafted like first round, second round, whatever. I know he was a first round draft pick, but huh? Okay, well, I'm stupid. Ignore me. Oh, he plays for the Cedar Rapids Colonels. What a friggin' name! Oh man, that's awesome. Let's go back to the top prospects. Who we got here? Nick Senzel. Yep. Nick Madrigal, the contact machine. All right, so he's a White Sox prospect, so that's how I know about him. Look at his line last year. All right, so 107 plate appearances, 5 strikeouts in Advanced A. In A, and I know this is only 12 games, in 49 plate appearances, he didn't strike out. That's nuts. This guy just hits the ball everywhere. And he's only 5'8", I think. Oh, 5'6". Wow. Okay, I thought he was 5'8". Oh, man. Holy cow. He's still taller than Altuve, I think. I kind of thought his contact potential would be a little higher. And he doesn't walk at all, so I don't know why. Huh. Interesting. All right, who else we got? Oh, what a name. Travis Swaggerty. Okay, cool. Top pitchers. Cool. Who's got the highest contact for the top prospects? We got 80 contact for Eloy Jimenez, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Nick Senzel, and Wander Samuel Franco. All have 80 contact potential. Wow. Those guys could be raking. Power. Wow, 80 speed potential. Or he does have 80 speed, yeah. Wow. Okay, cool. Let's sim ahead a little bit and take a look at some of those spray charts. So I will be right back. Okay, we're back here. I simmed up to June 4th, which is the day of the draft, so just before the draft, and we're looking at the Cubs here. And, okay, so here's something interesting. I can see that Tyler Chatwood, and then in parentheses, FO, is listed in the rotation. So that must be how the AI handles, or how it works if you want to use a opener and a follower. So what, yeah, see, he's here in the rotation, but he's also still listed here as starting rotation, but as a follower. So when it gets to him, what's going to happen is Brock will start the game, and then Chatwood will come in after him and pitch as though he were the starter. So that's cool. So I like that. So that makes a little more sense now. Again, I haven't tried that out for myself yet. That's just how the AI set the Cubs up here. So that's cool. Let's look at some hitters. So Yeah, let's look at Baez. Everybody loves El Mago. So if we go to his batting stats, spray chart, boom. So there's all his hits for the year, or balls. I shouldn't say hits. I should say balls in play for the year. So we can see all these red dots are ground outs. Ooh, we can take those off. So no ground outs. Ground outs. Okay, cool. White are singles. Green are doubles. Purple are triples. So he's got one triple in the gap here. Orange are flyouts. Okay. And blue is a whole bunch of home runs. So that's cool. We can see mostly pulling it on the ground to the left. Let's look at someone who definitely has a bigger split. Rizzo should have a lot pulled to the right. Let's look at his spray chart. Yeah, we got a lot of grounders going to the right. A lot of everything to the right. All his home runs to the right. 3 infield doubles. Okay, I would love an explanation of those. Wow, interesting. Yeah, so that's definitely a more extreme shift. And you can see on his profile that he is an extreme pull hitter. Okay, so this is cool. Ground ball tendency and fly ball tendency are separate now instead of just being yeah, that's new. That's cool. Who else can we look at? Anyone on the... Wow, who are these guys? Brian, he's a pull hitter, right? So not extreme pull, just regular pull. Let's look at his spray chart. Yep. Wow, not a lot of hits here. He must have been injured or something. But again, literally everything. What are there, 3 hits to the right side of the field? Wow, that's, I mean, a small sample size, sure, but that's very cool. Yeah, so that's a lot of the new stuff. Looks great. Feels great. Excited to dig into this game some more. How about how's the season going so far? This is only June, so yeah, Red Sox are smacking. Cleveland has no problem. Cool. Anything else we can look at? How's Tim Tebow doing? How's he doing? What's he up to? Tim Tebow. Double A. Still got garbage stats. 5 games so far. Oh, that season probably just started. Oh no, he just didn't. Yeah, not great. Very small sample size though. Huh. Anybody else? Who else should we look at? Who's leading? Oh, I know what I want to do. Let's go back to top prospects. All right, so Vlad and Senza. Oh, this has changed already. Remember, Tatis was second earlier. So Senzel's jumped up to second. And Vlad is in the MLB. So I wonder if this is different, actually. So you can see, I don't know if previous games did this, but he started in AAA this year, played 13 games, and then they called him up. So basically they waited 2 weeks and then called him up to the majors. So it looks like the AI has service time manipulation built in. That's pretty cool. Oh, man, who else? So did they do that to Senzel too? Yep, 13 games in the at AAA, and then called him up. So, oh, that's really cool. Yeah, I don't think previous OOTP games had AI that was smart enough to basically game their players out of a year of service time. But that's basically what's going to happen in real life. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, Eloy is not up yet. So I wonder if the game is waiting to call Eloy up at the end of this month. Because basically, in real life, you'll either wait 2 weeks or 2 months, basically, I think is a rough estimate of when you would call up your top prospects. So basically, if the game waits to call up Eloy until after 2 months, he won't get a full year of service time. But those other guys only waited 2 weeks. I forget exactly how it works, but that's pretty cool. Yeah, cool. All right. If there's anything, any features anybody wants to check out, let me know. And maybe there's something I could talk about in a future video. Yeah, awesome. Have fun with OOTP 20 this year, everyone. See you on the diamond.